Hi everybody, this is Ganesh. Today I just gonna explain or basically tell you what General Leeds, U.S. General Leeds said about the operation, how timelines, how they were successful and what time and how they manage the successful operations in Venezuela. So I just gonna read with you guys and then just gonna talk a little bit about it. Okay, let's how he started to say how the program operation started. He is saying we arrived at Maduro's compound at 1:01 Eastern Time, that's US Eastern Time, or Venezuela Caracas local time, which is 2:01, which is 1 hour difference. They are 1 hour ahead of us, so their local time. And the apprehension force descended into Maduro's compound. Wow, that's interesting. Starting that Maduro's compound, they started to land, descended into Maduro's compound and moved with speed, precision and discipline toward the objective and isolated the area to ensure the security of ground force. Wow, they try to do so fast and precise, and then and isolated target, that which target is that Maduro's, basically Maduro, and then President Maduro, and then they try isolated area to ensure the safety and security of the ground force. While apprehending the indicted person on arrival into the target area, the helicopter came under fire. Wow, the helicopter came under fire, and they replied with that fire with the overwhelming force and self-defense, and he's saying one of our aircraft was hit. The hit they try to maybe put down, but they remain flyable. And as the president said earlier, today all of our aircraft came home, and that aircraft remains flyable during the rest of the mission. Maduro and his wife both gave up. Both indicted and we were taken into the custody by the Department of Justice, assisted by our incredible U.S. military with the professionalism and precision, with no loss of any U.S. life. Okay, they got out from there, and they take both President Maduro and his wife to U.S. Custody. They took into the custody by the Department of Justice, assisted by our incredible U.S. military, and there was no loss of any U.S. soldier life. The force began to preparation for departure. Helicopters were called into the exfiltrate and the extraction force, while fighter aircraft and remotely piloted aircraft provided overhead coverage and suppressive fire. There were multiple self-defense engagements as the force began to withdraw out of Venezuela. When they try to come out, and there's so many things going on. Wow, so many things going on, so many engagement, and the defense system was working because they want to come back safely. The force successfully successfully traded and returned to their base, launch bases, and the force was over the water 3:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Basically, they left from here. I mean, they got there 101, and then U.S. Standard Time, and they finished the job, and they came here 3. What time they said? They are 3:29. Basically, 3:29 means like 2 hours. Everything done. 2 hour and 1, 2, 3. 2 hour and within 27 minutes or 27. Yeah. So basically, 2 hour and 30 minutes. Everything done. Going and doing everything done. So much firing happened there, and still they were doing best. Wow, US military is the one, number one. And basically we don't know basically what's going on now in Venezuela, and Mr. President was talking today afternoon. So let's see what happens about it, regardless of it. And then let's see, Mr. President Trump said they will have good government and not a dictator. What I heard is that lot of drugs coming through the Venezuela. I think comes from the China and other countries, and then passes to US from them. And President Trump tried to say something to help US military in order to reduce that things. So but he wasn't cooperative, and he was against USA. So let's see what happens, and we'll see again. Okay, thank you.